not gonna say almost, for 20 years. I started off as a Hello my lovely flowers, it's me Nia with Exquisite Floral Design and Events, and today we are going to be, well, it's a three-part video on building your floral business step by step. So I'm going to give you 3 different phases on how to create your business. First will be the core setup, then it'll be an intermediate setup, and then it's going to be a more advanced setup. Now in this video, guys, I'm going to mispronounce a whole lot of stuff or mess up with wording. I notice when I'm tired, I kind of do this, and I normally videotape my videos early in the morning because my brain works better in the morning, but it's afternoon time, and this is like the second time I have recorded this video because first I tried using a microphone and you can barely hear me in the video. So forgive me if I have a lot of mispronunciation with words, and yeah, I'm sorry. Anyway, so like I was saying, this is a 3-part video, and in our first one we're going to learn about the core setup. And this is just a general setup for anyone who wants to get started and you have a budget around $500, or you have about $500 to $1,000. So it's going to kind of help you set up everything. So let's start. So as you guys know, I'm Nia with Exquisite. I have been a floral designer for 20 years. For 20 years, I'm not gonna say almost, for 20 years. I started off as a floral invitation. I started making invitations, and I was like, oh, I want to get into flowers. So I went and took some general courses at my local community college, and then I became a florist. So that's basically about me. And I love flowers. I love doing this. There's a lot of things that I do, and I think that since I'm coming to the end of this year, can you guys believe it? We're already on month number 8. You guys will probably see this later on in the month, but I want to do a little bit more changing. I want to streamline my business a little bit more, and I will get into detail of what kind of changes I'm doing this at the end of this second quarter. Well, no, we're on the third quarter of my business, and then I'll probably implement them on my slow season. But anyway, enough about that. Let's talk about first your work essentials. So that would be like your workspace essentials rather. So I'm gonna have my handy dandy notes, and I'll tell you everything that we do, what we do. So we want a large, sturdy, workable space or countertop. And what I would suggest is, if you have a husband or a significant other, because I know some ladies can do this too, build you just a really simple wood workspace. And I basically, my first thing that I had was just a countertop that you got at Home Depot. So that ran about $100 to $200. Then I also got shelving for my supplies, and luckily Home Depot had shelves, and they were on sale. I got that to put all my items on there. Then it was buckets for flower processing and also for storing my flowers. And I usually get mine from Walmart, and the reason why I do that is because Walmart have white buckets that have nothing on them. There's no branding or anything. And I was talking to one of a designer, and she was like, I can't stand when my florist come with all these Home Depot orange buckets or those blue Lowe's buckets. And I'm like, you know what, that is so true. That is so tacky. So either So you can get your buckets from Walmart. So like I was saying, the shelf is about the shelf is about $50 to $100 depending on what you get. And then the buckets probably get about 5 to 10, and that's about $50. I think the buckets are I want to say last time I was in there, I haven't bought it in a while, were about $2 to $3. Okay, so then we're going to move over to tools, floral tools and supplies. So you need your your floral scissors or shears. You need wire cutters or pruners. I can't talk. You need some floral foam. You need floral wire, floral tape and stem tape, ribbon, basic selection. So I'll probably get basic colors like white, pink, red, lavender, nothing too out there. And then what else do you get? Glue gun and glue stick. And those are probably some of the floral tools, the main floral tools that I would get. Next would be your business essentials, would be a camera or a smartphone, and then you can always use your ones that you have. And you need this to take pictures of your work. So what I would suggest is, you know, every time you make a new arrangement, everything, just take pictures so that you can upload them onto your social media accounts. And that's another thing you need. You need to set up your social media accounts on your like your Facebook, your Instagram, and your TikTok. The reason why I say set up your Facebook is so that you can run your Facebook, Instagram ads, and then your TikTok, so that you can also showcase your work there. And let's see, what else do we have? And then go ahead and buy some floral and greenery, your initial inventory. So get I personally would not purchase anything unless I have an order. So I know everybody thinks, oh, once you're live with your website, you're going to get so many orders. It takes a little bit of marketing to get those orders or people to know that you're out there. So I wouldn't purchase anything until you have some orders. And then when you do, like even right now, I don't take same day orders. I take next day orders. So that gives me enough time so that I don't have a lot of wastage, and I'm able to go get what I need. I go to my local wholesaler, but if you don't have a wholesale license yet, go to your local grocery stores like Trader Joe and get the flowers that you need for your order. What else do you need? Then you need your delivery supplies. So your wrapping paper, like your cellophane or your crafting paper to wrap. And then you need also boxes, floral delivery boxes you need for that part. So that is basically what you need in order to start up your business. So in closing, we want to start small, be intentional, invest in only what you actually use first. So these are the main things that you're really only gonna use when you have small orders coming in. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, because what's coming up next is phase 2, where we'll go into your cooler, branding, and better tools. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye.